Hello and welcome to Amnesia, the Dark Descent live stream. I was going to be doing this last night, but I was just feeling a bit too tense, in all honesty, to face what I know is going to be a little bit of a stimulating game experience, if not downright terrifying. I've been curious about this game for a long time, and it just seems like the right time to play it. It's October, my favourite time of the year, and yeah, Amnesia the Dark Descent awaits. So, let's head on over to the game, see what things are like, where things are at. Now, see, just to quickly just move something on, there we go, on OBS. Oh, that's not too bad. New player. Oh, hang on, sorry, one more thing I need to move. There we go. There's always something, isn't there? Always something. Name of player. Okay. It's going to be Mr. Soup. Mr. Soup. Select. Start new game, custom story, options, change profile, exit. So I'm going to start a new game and see where that takes us. Normal mode, the way the game was designed to be played, or hard mode. Enemies will spot you more easily, tinder boxes and oil are harder to come by, autosave is disabled, good lord. And saving your game costs tinder boxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. Let's go with normal, shall we? Start a new game, yes. Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Now I am streaming this, as you can see with the Archaeologist logo top right there. So I'm going to try and do some form of architectural or historical analysis as we go.
Things mustn't be forgotten.
We'll see.
The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget.
Don't forget.
I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
Oh, are we Daniel and we're forgetting? Quite possibly. Now, because the link between OBS and the Stream Deck is a little bit broken, I might have to change the game volume just a touch in a second. That means once again breaking briefly out of the game. But here we are waking up in a castle hallway. I am intrigued. Right, just a second. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. I swear, that OBS update just completely ruined so many... I've seen on Twitter lots of people complaining that that the experience has been changed. A memento has been added to your journal. For quick access to your mementos, press M. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Ooh. Okay. What is going on? I was going to quickly change my well, I don't want to invert mouse, but I guess that's the only option for the camera. No. Oh, isn't that weird? Okay. Input. Input mouse. Okay. Back to game. Seriously? Seriously? So inverted mouse is not the thing. Game. Invert right stick lock, that's it. There we go. That's my jam. That's my jam, man. I like this slightly sort of throbbing, dizzy sort of sensation that you're getting on screen. It's quite cool, actually. There's blood and something pink on the floor. And it looks like maybe I need to turn on VSync as well. Sorry. Is there a VSync graphics? Yeah, vertical sync. There we go. Bit too much in the way of screen tearing there, for my liking. That's it. Everything's, it's that Dutch angle. It's you're clearly sort of staggering, a little bit off kilter. Oh, there's a banner similar to sort of Eastern European royalty. Interesting. What does this do? I can light candles at some point in the game. Can I grab that? I want to grab you. No, that's the diary. Huh. Can I not grab you? Oh, there you go. I'm grabbing an object. Press L button to throw it. Hold down R and move the mouse. I'm grabbing an object. Press right mouse / LB to throw it. Oh, okay. Hold down R, RS, move the mouse to rotate the object. That's interesting. What is this place? What's going on here? It's a very thickly built castle. Although that said, though, this wall isn't terribly thick, so very chunky bricks. Definitely feels Eastern European to me. And I'm definitely not doing well. Oh, blimey. Staggering around as I am. Oh, the door just opened. Can I get into here? Hold down left mouse. Move the door, press right mouse. To throw the door open. Okay. Oh, there's a wardrobe. Interesting. Is this game going to be easier to play in with a mouse? I wonder. I guess we'll see. Oh, nice painting. I'm really liking the the swaying of the camera. I'm clearly very disorientated. I will say the castle, the interior is a mishmash of styles. Like the sort of the ionic pillar there doesn't really match the sort of Gothic feel. It's all very thick and chunky for Gothic. And then what was that noise? Wow. And then the sort of the corbelled ceilings and corners, everything's sort of curved and rounded. Doesn't quite feel. Maybe it's a building built to sort of emulate a castle, the look of a castle. Although looking at what's on the screen for the stream, it looks very dark. I'm seeing something much lighter than that. Oh, what's happening? What is that? What? Oh. Blimey. Tell you what, I might just turn up the brightness a little bit. Seeing as it's so dark on the stream. Let's try that. Back to game. That's a little bit better. And the two wings, although you don't actually see the head. Normally in these sorts of, again, if it's Eastern European sort of places where you have banners with crows or normally eagles on. King Ottokar's Scepter, the Tintin story by Hergé, played on that sort of iconography. Normally you definitely have the body and the head of the animal, not just the wings. The wings, that looks almost like an Egyptian sort of glyph above the door. Good evening on the river. Good evening. Can you see what's happening on the stream? It looks very dark as far as I can tell. But it might just be because it's on a different screen. And sometimes these dark games can... it's all about the angle of viewing, isn't it? Tinderbox. I used to light candles. Okay. How do I use the tinderbox? Could be a design choice. Well, the thing is, it's not what I'm seeing, interestingly. I'm seeing quite a brightly lit space. Oh my. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes to search for other sources of light. Okay, there we go. Interesting. Crucifixion. The soldiers at the tomb, I think, presumably. And oh, they had this painting around the corner. That's someone playing a violin. It's like sort of Renaissance kind of style. Anyway, darkness will drive you insane. Insane in the brain. Oh wow, there's been damage to this castle. And what is this pink blob? This ooze? I wonder. Old archives. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden. In fear, she too would be punished. Okay, do I have any feet? Oh, I can't see my feet. Oh. Your sanity can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Okay. No tinderboxes left. What am I supposed to do here, I wonder? Ooh. Oh, there are bugs everywhere. Oh no! What about what's at that window? Oh. Can I pick up that? Pick up a lantern. Been filled with oil. Okay. I quite like the control schemes. You have to use the bumper to grab and then move back to open the door. It's as though you are actually opening the door. I guess it's meant to sort of somewhat anchor you in this weird, horrific experience. Why is everything shaking? And look at that. Now that's an interesting heating system for a building like this. So yeah, this definitely is a. This may even be the 1940s. I mean, who knows? Could be a castle that's being used in the 20th century or the 19th century, maybe. Picked up oil. Oh, thank goodness.
19th of August, 1839.
There you are, 19th
I wish
century.
I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort.
Is that Subnautica, maybe?
There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brennenburg still invokes bitter anger in you.
Brennenburg.
If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the Inner Sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality.
Note to self.
I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel.
Sounds
Descend
delightful.
into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Descend into the darkness. Okay. Oh no, that's throw, isn't it? What was it to rotate? Oh, I see. You sort of click the R button, this stick, and then. Interesting. Thumbs like in the direction you want to move it. Okay. Well. Let me grab the thing. Let me grab... There we go. You'll recover lost sanity as you make progress. Okay. It's good to know. Called Soma. Okay. Fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought. Just like the ones he at the consulate in Constantinople. Left trigger while moving is how you run. Why are you telling me how to run? Oh, look at this. Oh.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The Inner Sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
What is that stuff? It's tough and pliant. Can't be torn by hand or tools. Interesting. It's interesting. The run also isn't a particularly dramatic run. It's more like a sort of a jog. Yeah, I've never played it either. Come on. We'll go. Tinderbox, oil. Yeah, the atmosphere is pretty good, actually. I mean, the only thing I would say is that it's not... It's a very video gamey castle. In that sense. Or maybe it's the sort of thing that, you know, that Wolfenstein or you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark might have taken place. But the thing is, that castle, I think, in Raiders of the Lost Ark is is actually a bit of a folly. It's kind of like a castle that's been converted in various ways. Whoa! What was that? Oh, so it's very free form then in terms of access to rooms. I thought it was going to be quite linear. But I've gone past at least maybe 3 doors now that I haven't gone through. Insanity. Oh, whoa, what's that?
Getting closer somehow.
No, it doesn't look very practical to live in. No. No tinder boxes left. Whoa.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
The lack of a chimney to properly vent fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Well, let's see. Chemistry pot. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment. Orpiment being, I think, arsenic ore, are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissues react especially violently to the solution and should be handled with greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Oh, I see. It's going to be some kooky aristocrat who's been mucking about with alchemy and has done unleashed evilness in the castle. Oh, look, rubbish. A little tiny little mitten in the corner. But also, well, it looks like someone's been trying to do mining or something. Especially over here. That looks like... Whoa! Wow, okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, I am intrigued. Up we go. Entrance hole. That's quite a nice little ornamental detail on a very square door, but it's a little recessed, repeating pattern with a rose in the middle. Anyway, cellar the wine cellar, the laboratory. Should we go to the wine cellar? I'm not open without a key. Oh, I see. I see. That's what we're in for, eh? Fair enough. Can we break our way through there? Won't budge. Oh, collapse. Interesting. Archives. Tabularium. Where things are tabulated. What age is this castle supposed to be? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if it is meant to resemble a bit an actual building as opposed to something that's just purely fantasy, and also with actually there you go with rooms like this, it's definitely post 1700s now. But I can't help but wonder how old the building is originally meant to be. Rare books. I mean, I think it's also obviously it's a game of its time, so I imagine graphics are only
1839.
So capable.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk.
Of course, archaeologists.
How Professor Herbert managed to find the location of these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more.
I think there might be more.
Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the
This
burial
is my
chamber.
diary. This is Daniel's diary.
No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British
Museum. Okay. What are you, my friend? Ah. Interesting. Oh. What's this one then? Catalogues. The toppled chair there. Various, yeah, stacks of paper and notes. Study. What was that noise?
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger.
Yep.
Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me.
Oh, he's a member of UKIP.
And yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage
Speak English.
confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their
sounding a bit Lovecraftian.
quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Wow. Okay. But yeah, lots of it. I think that's also something of the time, isn't it, in terms of the game design? So this was released. Was it 2009? I think. Excuse me. I think that's right. And so that sense of scale is probably trying to sort of communicate architectural complexity, whereas that actually ends up feeling just a little bit empty. I feel as though more recent game design is a bit more detailed and ooh, atmospheric. Did I just break something with ashes in it? Oh dear. Oh no. Old tomes. Let's go to the old tomes book room. That book fell on the floor. Oh, I can hear a... Can you hear a harpsichord? I can hear a harpsichord. This is a very large library space. Very well organized. Local history? Ah, it's locked. Just check the notes. Diaries, mementos. Yeah, door leading to local history room is locked. There's another entrance, yeah. Okay, got a little bit of sanity back. There's a hole in the ceiling. Gorgeous paintings. Truly huge. I feel as though I've made the right decision playing this game with headphones on. Definitely. Oh, that's an interesting painting. No, it's all sort of a bit wobbly. Reality is warping around me. Oh, there you go. Oh, the ceiling's dripping with blood. Crikey, what happened there? So boulders fell through, then someone sort of like hastily patched up that ceiling. But in their haste, they didn't recover whatever was up there bleeding. Let's use the piano. Can we? Come on, play. Play the piano. Ah, okay. Tabula. Whoa, man. Sanity is dangerously low. Make sure to stay in the light and try to make progress. Okay. Okay, so I know it said that dark will sort of make it worse, but literally light is your friend. Okay. Interesting. So what's this room then? Floor plans. Gonna get a map. A map for the castle, hopefully.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we
2010,
can.
right, okay.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. Picked up oil. Nice. Now I'm going to just have to quickly just pop to the little boy's room. Back in a sec. Chair stream. Won't be long. Okay, I am back. Hello, Nolan. Yes, I heard the fanfare. Here we go. Right. So at least by the window we won't go completely insane. Just tuned as I left. Oh, it's always the way. Can we pick up that map? No? So we have added the map to our notes? No? Oh, look, there's a fragile but not breakable by hand. Ah. Okay, into the light, into the light. Oh, there's been a collapse where I came from. Wow, right, well, I guess we're going through here then? Central Prussia, Kingdom of Prussia, Central Prussia. Right, so this is where we are then, we are in Prussia. No oil left in the lantern. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, am I going insane?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, now I'm in my diary, recounting.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands.
Of course you reach out and
The
touch
faint
it.
glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Total
The
Lovecraft.
next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Interesting. Monstrous perversions of geometric law. Non-Euclidean geometry and all that. Move an object, yeah. Can't break it by hand. So where do I go? Is there somewhere in here? I need a crowbar or something. Oh, there's a cup. Oh, a tinderbox. Okay, well. That's kind of useful. I think I might have missed a couple of tinder boxes back in the floor plan room. Well, it says that they are loose, but not breakable by hand. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. So, I guess not. But yeah, I didn't realize these were pick-upables as well, tinder boxes. And they're going to come in handy. I mean, what happens if can I grab these, the maps? No. Exactly, yeah. Bas relief, Euclidean, Eldritch. It's one of those things where I love... I tend to listen to Lovecraft stories. I love his writing. But, yeah, as ever, you have to be aware of the problematic elements, don't you? Can we stand this chair up again? There we go. He was, for a large portion of his life, extremely xenophobic. What if we light that, will that do anything? I mean, it'll increase my sanity, I suppose, but not much more. Well, this has been a live stream, I guess. A few Lovecraft collections on sale and Audible that I'm tempted to get. For me, the two best ones, one of them is by the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society, of which I am a member, but a lifetime member, in fact. But there's another one, and actually, this second collection is done by a YouTube channel called Horror Babble. So if you haven't ever listened to Lovecraft on UFO, maybe try Horror Babble's YouTube channel first. He basically does audiobook readings on Horror Babble. And Shadow over Innsmouth is quite a good place to start in terms of his characterization of the story, especially the old man. I forgot what his name is now. The guy is basically drinking himself into oblivion because he knows the secret of the town. He's like, I better not tell you anything more, sir. Oh, tell me after me. That kind of thing. Come on, man. Right, okay. So some armor has been trashed. Open these drawers. There's a map there, yeah? More maps. More maps. Mo maps. Light that candle. Oh. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Coyotes howled the first time you heard it. Oh wow, that must have been great for the atmosphere. What am I not getting? What am I not understanding? Why am I so... Why, Father? Why am I? I guess we'll light that as well. I mean, will that help? Just lighting lots of things? I can imagine, yeah, setting the mood very nicely. No tinder boxes left. Well, you see, there you go. I've used them all up now. Okay, can we go this way? No. Oh, there's one. Maybe I haven't used them all up. Okay, let's see. don't know what I was expecting to happen then, but yeah, and Cthulhu is rightly an icon of Lovecraft's work and world. But for me, it's the Necronomicon. It's the endless possibilities of that book that the mad Arab Al-Hazared, is it, wrote, and then was torn apart by an invisible demon in the street one day. That me, and also, I mean, frankly, what am I talking about? I mean, a whole load of a myriad of authors over the years have used that. Evil Dead has used that. You know, it's been responsible for this growing, expanding possibility. It's a little bit like the castle that I was talking about. Earlier today, we watched Beauty and the Beast, and one of the reasons I love that film is that the castle feels like it's the size and shape of your imagination. You know, it could go on in all sorts of different ways and directions, because it's not quite real. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful castle, which I much prefer when it was cursed. Actually, I don't like the cleaned up palatial marble building at the end with cherubs. Give me the hellhounds on the gargoyles or the grotesques anytime. Can we not? So we can't play this piano? No. Oh, that's a fairly dirty couch. Yeah. Wash the couch, man. Wash your couches. Blocked off corridors. And a space through there. I feel like I'm just going around in... Well, I am literally going around in circles. Anything in your diary? No, that's in Algeria. Yeah. Notes. Daniel's itself. Early alchemy experiment. Nope. Mementos. Must find new way out of this area. Well, yeah. There you go. I must find a new way out of this area. Okay, well, thank you for that. Thank you for the insight. Oh, is that bookcase a bit wonky? A bit askew? No. Well, it is, but it's not a way out. Can I crouch anywhere? Can I sort of go through a hole in the wall? Who's done this patching up work like this? Because it's not really good, is it? It's not really useful. It's just the bare bones. No, I can't pick up the maps. Cowboy builders, yeah. Do you know, I finally met my one of my neighbours the other day. I've seen his van around a lot, and on the side of the van, it's Sidhu, I think is... No, that's a fish and chip shop. Maybe the family name isn't on there, but it's a Sikh family, because they have a Sikh... part of their logo is the Sikh religious emblem. And it says on the side of the van, "You've tried the cowboys, now try the Indian." And I've loved it. It literally, 4 or 5 houses in that direction. The van's parked outside all the time, and I finally met him. He was in his van outside the shop, and I just had to share with him just how much joy his van had given me over the years. Because I love that pun. You've tried the cowboys, now try the Indian. Come on, man. I don't understand. So we go... Yeah, must find a way out of here. I mean, what if we return these rolls to this room? Will this do anything? Yeah, might as well. Can I pick up a boulder? Oh! A boulder or the knight's helmet. Yeah, I forgot about throw. Okay, let's do that. I don't imagine that this is going to do anything, but let's try a boulder. Yeah. And there we go. There we go. Can we get through? Thank you. You idiot.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
What's that noise? Oh. Can I break the glass and get at that note? I think I probably can. That's pretty cool, actually. That's a pretty cool... Aldstadt, the Brennenburg Castle. Brennenburg Castle. I know a library that big would be amazing. Another region rich with lore is Aldstadt, deep in the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be. Albeit, the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. Well, I suppose you'll hear proof of the superstition. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. All travellers should indulge themselves in conversation, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. Okay. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from the beholder, any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside the damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveals their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Aldstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a barrow in the... do you know, this game has unexpected archaeological content, and I'm quite impressed with it, actually. Barrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Aldstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who'd visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Interesting. Oh, I see. So someone claiming to be him. the immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at the castle nearby. At his castle nearby, Alstadt, and like nearby Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. So I think, late 16th century, that's the 1700s, into the 1800s. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, and therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle, which we've seen on banners, along with great leaders of this country. I had no idea this game was going to have, history and stuff. Anything in there? Can we? No, that's just a book asset. Oh, is there a door? Is there a door behind this thing? There might be. There must be a way in. We've just pulled books off the shelf. Will that do? Yeah, this game is definitely more interesting and rounded than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a fairly one-note experience, but it's not. Also, that shuffling noise they keep on putting into the sound, into the mix, is interesting. There must be a way in. I can see you. I can see a way in. Ah! Can we go through this door? It won't open. It's locked. Okay. Is there like a secret button or something? Okay, so it looks like it slid across along the floor. Can we just walk into it? Can we run into it? Nope. Can we pull it? Never really picked up on the archaeology when I watched the gameplay video years ago. Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I don't think it's dripping with archaeology, but I'm always interested how people combine different features from different periods, especially in this instance. I see, having talked about a fire in the 16th century. This definitely fits with the architecture that we're currently experiencing. How do we get in here? Ah! I can see scraping on the floor. Is it like a... No, put your light away. Do we sort of crouch and push? Do we light? No, that won't help. Archaeology and horror is always a good mix. I think, I've forgotten where it was now. I think I might have saved a screenshot of yet another. I mean, almost every adventure story, every, exotic murder mystery you come across has archaeology, archaeologists, Egyptology, anthropology, somewhere in the mix. It's one of the reasons that I despair at the fact that so many of my colleagues seem to think that we need to be grateful for attention from TV companies and the news. People want to know about archaeology. It's up to us not to sell it short. What am I missing? Can I pick up a brick? Nope. What do I pick up a book and throw it at the... Oh, nice. The aggressive librarian. Honestly, my colleagues, they don't even know how to properly sort books. Yeah, this game does not hold your hand, and I like that. I like it. It adds to that sort of sense of amnesia, you know, of discovery. Ah, come on. Okay, back a bit. How do we get in? There's sort of handles back here. None that I can see. Ah. There's no buttons on the inside. On the outside, no. How about if we sort of... No, we can't just shove it. It's, crouch. Can we sort of pull? Nope. But again, it seems to be the only way forward. Oh. What is that doing? Are there a number of books we have to pull, perhaps? No, that's just a book. There's one. And there's another. 1, 2, 3. Another one. Very cheeky puzzle. Oh. Have to pull them in the right order. Okay, 1, 2. That one's out. Oh, are they on a timer? There we go. Yeah. Sanity restored. Wow, that's pleasing. I like it. Oh, that's a very cool fireplace. That's very reminiscent of the sort of stuff that you see in Eastern Germany, actually. So we've got a key. Can we get any necessary supplies? Regarding the closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. And we've seen the wine cellar door, haven't we? Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense, solve both of my problems. Interesting. And there's another drawer at the bottom. Now, just to be clear, one of the things I like about this control scheme is that so you press the bumper to hold onto something, and use the right stick to move in the direction that you want something to move in. So actually, it's quite a subtle control scheme there, actually. And if you pick something up, like the chair, then you can click on the right stick, and then use the left stick to rotate whatever you're holding in your hands. I like it. Right, so wine cellar key. Oh, and this door's now open. Oh, this was the local history room. It was locked on that. Oh, cool. So now we're back out here. Oh. Okay, I don't want to follow that guy. So, yeah, it is quite an immersive control layout, actually. How do we get out of here? Won't budge. Okay. Where is he? How the heck do I get out? Oh, this way. This is the way out. Woo! Entrance hall. Yeah, something. Oh. What happened there? Oh. Oh, that stuff is like... That stuff will hurt you. Okay, well, down we go. Do you want to get to the wine cellars? Oh, doesn't look like we can. Can we jump over this? Wine cellars. Oh, actually, the wine cellars are down here, aren't they? Into the main entrance hall, I think this is. And then downstairs and to the left. Refinery. Oh no. Was it up here into... No, it's up here. Right. Down and to the left. This is the wine cellar. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Use the key on the door to unlock it. How do I get to the key? Do I go pause? No. Oh, okay. Health is all is good. Sanity. Head is pounding. Hands are shaking. Wine cellar key. Used. There we go. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hanan awaits. Grind Toothless. Grind the Toothless foreman. Okay. So I need to get into lightness. Into lightness? I need to get into light. Well, that should help me. Like one of my typical migraines. Yep, migraines absolutely suck. You have my sympathies. Or indeed my empathy.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Okay. These are the guys that he locked in the wine cellar. We have beer, barrels, wine, and maybe a tool shed somewhere. There's blood on the floor. Or it might just be wine. What the heck's going on? Why has it all gone red? Oh my goodness, I need a lamp. No tinderboxes left. I'm gonna go insane, aren't I? Oh. Okay. There's bits everywhere.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
Oh, so the wine did something to them.
Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Wow. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words. My confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what was about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honours I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg, and I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without hesitation. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and I fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun pouring from my eyes, and I can no longer. And so the note ends. Okay. Okay. Well, out we go. Is there anything I can light? There is something here, isn't there, I can light? I will light that. Drops of oil. Yep, thank you. Oh, tinder box. Pick it up, pick it up. Anything else here? There is calamine. Oh, a barrel hit me in the head. Oh no. Well, I guess that's what happens. Another tinderbox. I might as well use it actually. Just give me some respite from the insanity. Okay, so collapse has blocked my exit. Barrel hit me in the head. Came from up there. What the heck? What the heck does that mean? Okay, so you can drag stones around. That's interesting. A way out over here? No. Oh, that's my lamp out of oil. Nope. That's a nice plane. Good, good woodworking models there.
This shouldn't be.
The sound design is phenomenal. How do I get out of here? Yep, spooky stream tonight. What am I not understanding? Oh, I'm not sure I want to. Do I want to light that candle? Use my last tinder? No, because there's another candle there. It's not like that would help much. Just move all, just pull everything off the shelves. Once again, I feel rather stuck. I know I live here now. This is just where I live. Just got to get used to it. Can I? Let's be able to move. No, I can't really affect these rocks. Oh, can I just? No, okay. I mean, can I build a way out of here? Like, can I climb up there? Because if that's the answer, that is pretty darn cool. Just pile everything I can over here. No, that's just there's not really any space up there, is there, to go anywhere, is there? No, I can't see any way out up there. But it was an interesting little experiment. That's quite cool. Yeah, too finicky to be intended, but I appreciate that that's possible. The stacking and the climbing. So I can grab at that, but I can't do anything with it when I'm up there. Huh. Looks like I could... This is sort of affecting the boulder a little bit. It was. Oh, yeah, yeah. Can we get this thing to come loose? Let's see, can we... Well, we can't really... Is there anything that's small enough to... Oh! Oh, guys, this is... I'm really impressed with this game. I really am. I am very impressed with this game. I can... That's so clever. I just presume, because an awful lot of the collapses has been just, you know, scenery changes, in comes an asset, and then you can no longer leave down that corridor. This was a physics puzzle. And they don't tell you. There's no sort of valve setup where it's kind of like, put the bricks on the thing and make a balancing, a seesaw to manage your weight. No. You could just be locked in, stuck in this room forever. Unless you choose to manage the collapse. That's fantastic. That's absolutely magnificent. Okay, so I've got some insanity. Got some sanity back. Never gets old, but that's a really good example of that. That was really, really good. I appreciate that. And presumably an awful lot of this grabbing and physics stuff is going to have the effect of making you feel as though you're in that world, and therefore vulnerable when stuff starts happening. Let's check our notes, shall we? Note to self. No. Mementos. No. Diaries. No. Yeah, 4 chemicals to create a powerful acid. That'd be the way to get past that big red blob. I'm just gonna have to take one more look in the wine cellar just to see if there's anything that I've missed. And also get in the light for a second. Get some sanity back. Yep, there was a door over here. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Make sure to turn off your lantern. Is there an enemy going to be nearby? Have you played Soma from the same developer? No, I haven't. No. But I think Omnirevan was just thinking about Soma. I didn't realize it was for the same developer though. Oh, we're back in the same place. Okay, I need some daylight. I'm freaking out, man. Need some daylight. Got no tinder boxes. No. Orpiment. Oh, cool. So we've got how? I know Eternal Darkness is such a great game. I've got it on for my GameCube, and I really wish. I mean, I don't know. I've never really looked into it, but it might be possible to emulate that game. The thing is, some of the aspects of the game, some of the ways it plays with you, are specific to playing it on GameCube. So I don't know. That's daylight. Now, how many chemicals have I got? Let's just see. I've got 1, 2, 3. So one more chemical to get. Where's that going to be, I wonder? Is it going to be in here? No, we got the chemical from in here, didn't we? Yeah. Because it's really good. I think it deserves a loving reissue, remake, remaster. Or a sequel, you know, of some sort.
It's so cold.
It's so cold. Did we pick up the chemicals from in here? Open these drawers. Yeah, we got that. Broken wine bottles and things. There it is. I completely missed it. Got it. Aqua Regia. So now... Can we combine it with something? Or maybe we need to go into a... into a special place to do it. I can hear footsteps. Silent Hill. It's interesting. I know what you mean. I quite like Silent Hill 2, but Silent Hill 2 operates in its own in its own way compared to the other Silent Hills. It's very specific. Oh. Ah. It's red stuff, man. It's so aggressive. So aggressive. So yeah, so we need to find a way to mix these chemicals so we can get into that space that's directly below us. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ah, ouch, ouch. Archives. I'm not sure the archives are going to help, are they? We need a lab space. I mean, I suppose that's okay. I mean, Silent Hill is a very particular experience, especially compared to other survival horror. Is there a way out? Oh, okay. Well, okay, fair enough. Message received, loud and clear. No. Yes, that's true. And is that a good or a bad thing that now so many of us have so many games that we can play? For example, I keep on forgetting that I really want to go back to Sable, you know? But then I remember that I'm playing Submerged at the moment. I'm playing this. I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077. I keep on promising to and not quite getting around to playing Kingdom Come Deliverance again, you know? But yes, they definitely play differently to each other, Resident Evil and Silent Hill. And I think it's partly because their goals were different. Silent Hill is trying to achieve a psychological effect. Resident Evil is attempting to emulate a sort of a Hollywood, you know, very much a Western movie kind of thing. Oh, that's the laboratory. Okay, kind of action horror almost. I've been playing enough KCD for the both of them. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, so now we need to mix. Ouch. Lesson to self: don't jump off tall floors.
The village night.
Okay, where do we do the mixing? That's the question. Have we checked these drawers? Oh, hello. Let's light that candle. Try and help our sanity a little bit. It actually becomes harder to do things as well when your sanity is failing, which I quite like. One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. What on earth is that? Okay. Aha, there we go. This is where we do the mixing. In the basement, mixing up the medicine. Picked up oil. Oil of boil. So, chemicals. We put them into these things. Turn on the burners first. Okay. Oh. Man, the sound effects in this game are just enough to mess you up. It is what we do, we mess you up. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Danke. Okay, how do we light the burners? Okay. Well, I don't think the burners are lit. Is that the... I'm guessing it's down here in order to vaporize these chemicals. We can't pick up that candle. Man, I hate those footstep sounds everywhere. It's really starting to bother me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there needs to be a container below the contraption. Okay. One of these two? No, I guess not. What will contain my... Oh, will this be the container? No, it just goes back to this. How is it supposed to interact with that without getting that message? Container. book. Or one of these bottles. No, they're all full of something. Oh, is there a container in there? No, it's a tinderbox. But I will happily take it. What the heck is this thing? Don't like the screaming either. Do I have a container? Oh! I have a chemistry pot. Okay. Silly me. No object to use the item on. There we go. Sorry. There we go. And now we have our pot of acid. Hooray! Oh no, the steps are broken. How do we... Oh, do we need to get out of here using the acid? Is that it? Oh my. Oh, that's different. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Oh. Can we... No. Okay, gonna have to use, presumably, the acid to break out. No, can't use it there. So it can be used on that red stuff, can't it? That red plant. Or the red sort of moss type thing. But I don't seem to be able to see any of the red moss around. You can use objects to get to hard... Oh, brilliant! Okay, cool. I'm really liking I get it now. I'm getting the reason why people rave on about this game. Yeah, it's really drawing you in with its physicality. I like it. The sun gave way to his tired body, and he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. Oh. Yeah, very practical. Can't use the item this way. Okay, so I'm going to have to go up here, and then, oh my goodness, it's everywhere. And then it's down here to get to where I'm going next, I think. There we go. Into the refinery. The desert dunes were like waves of in a sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless, but in camp, the hills moved.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight. and make sure not to stray.
Interesting. You say keep going straight. That's harder to spot. Crouching. What's going on? What's going on? Is there something around? I like that candle, yeah.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Oh, so sounds like a fair question. Oh my goodness, what's that noise? So far we've been quite fortunate not to actually have bumped into anyone. But I feel as though that might be about to change. Oh, lovely, body bits on the floor. Oh, diary part 2, I guess.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings.
Okay.
Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly
properties. Oh. Okay. Oh, hello. What's that? Laudanum? Increase your health. To drink it, double-click on its icon in the inventory. Interesting. I'm not sure laudanum is necessarily going to be good for you. In the context of, you know, potentially losing one's sanity. Picked up oil, but for some reason it's not actually helping my lamp.
Damascus Rose.
Okay, lantern on. there's more middens on the floor there. Piles of apples and just rotted mush. Oh, this is just the way out again, isn't it? Yes. That's the lamp I lit previously. God, the screams, man! The screams in the distance are effective. I need to get to some light. Can I light a candle back here somewhere? There's a crack of light there in the ceiling. If I just stand on the table, will that help me? Blocked from the other side. What's going on? Oh my goodness, what is going on? Everything's gone really blurry. Something is stuck clogging the crank. Can I add some additional light to the room? Will that help me? Nope. Oh, yeah, there's a sconce over there. Let's give these a go. Oh no, I've got no tinder boxes left. I don't know how this is coming out on stream. Again, it looks really dark, as far as I can tell, but hopefully you can see what's going on. Okay, there's some more oil there. Clearly, I am losing my sanity. Yeah. Sanity ... Yeah. So far, I don't actually have anything that will help me with my sanity. Unfortunately.
What is this place?
Right, back in a sec once again. Unfortunately, I've just started some medication that does make me need to pop to the loo every now and then. So I'll be back in a second. Okay. I am back. Shouldn't be for long, but I was told to expect. But also at the same time, I need to drink lots of water, so interesting times. So what? I wonder what's jamming the... Is that the jam? Looks like it could be. Can I jump on a box to get to it? go. Yay, down into a hole. Oh, yes, please. Cellar archives. Wow. Crash to the surface, dark Atlantic waters slanted. Oh. Oh. Okay. What the heck? Avoid looking at enemies for too long. They drain your sanity. And you'll eventually be seen. Keep out of the water. Wow, that's a whole new ball game, isn't it? Oh god, it's there. It's there. I don't know why, I just thought it had gone away. Wow. Ah, ouch, ouch, get out of the water. What the heck is this monster? You're very welcome, Nolan. You're very welcome. To be fair, it's midnight. I might knock it on the head in a sec. Whoa, whoa. Heavy gates. You take care, Nolan. I will watch your pipe video before I go to sleep. And I run away from it. Wow. Okay, let's... What does that do? She's done something. Oh, there's bones down there. Human bones. Don't know why I'm surprised. Come on. 5 more minutes, then the weekend. It's about 25 minutes into the weekend for me. Oh, there's a skull. the heck is this thing? Oh, I reckon that lever might have lifted the heavy gate. No, it hasn't. What did the lever do? Ouch! Ouch! It is creepy to hear on the headset. I agree. What did the lever do? Oh, there's some laudanum there. That might help. Let's see if we can take a bit from my health. Come on, run, 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 run! Okay, so I think it's... Right, maybe it's just got... Ouch, ouch. Oh! Killed me. I'm running from whatever the heck that is. This sort of splash that just follows you through the water. It's fantastic. I love it. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight for the lever and just try to avoid the splashy thing, wherever the hell it is. So it's to my left, to my left. Yeah, there you go, it's open. Come on, quick, 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 jump! It's so interesting, it doesn't seem to be able to see me. Oh, well, it knows when I splash the water. Maybe it's in a different dimension or something, and we're just sort of sharing watery space. Oh. How am I doing for my lamp? Actually, I'm quite low on oil. Okay, there's another heavy door there. There's some sort of crank just down there. Sort of turn the crank. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna get me. Yeah, it's getting me still. Dead flesh can act as a distraction. Now that is interesting. Again, this game is so good. This game is so good. That's so clever. Although, obviously... Okay, run, run. No, come on, turn, you bastard. Oh, I see. You're in work, right. Oh, that makes sense. Oh my god, turn more! Fucking run! Just up on the box. Can we close the door? We can. But it comes through anyway, okay. I see what you're doing. I see how you're playing the game. What is that? Hollow needle. Oh, intriguing. It's locked with a simple lock. Is there going to be a key around here somewhere? Ow! Ow! If there is a key, I don't think it's in this room. Strong surgical needle, yeah. Locked with a simple lock. Okay. Oh my goodness, man. Crouch! Alright, stand up. I honestly don't know where on earth the key to this is going to be. And now it's super dark. I mean, can you guys see anything on the stream? To me, this looks like a black screen. Is anything in here? I was trying to bash to get through the door. Wow. Oh, is it coming in? It's in. Okay. It's made it in. Black screens are very spooky. Yeah. I think if I make it any brighter, for me, I think it'll just start to desaturate things. I won't be able to actually see stuff, see details. What have I got? No. Where the heck is the key? Gonna be. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Crouch. Jump up. Come on, jump up. Grab that bit of dead body. Put it over there somewhere. Yeah, not the same room as the door. So it's gonna be, is it going to be in here somewhere? Maybe. Well, there were barrels, but... I don't know, by the way, I'm not spoiling anything. No, that's fair enough. Ah. Get down. Up. Run. In. Well, I got this game. This game is on Epic, so I think it was one of the free games of the week at some point. No. Can't keep using my lamp. I feel as though I'm slightly stuck. I mean, maybe I have to leave this whole area. Oh, you got me. Yeah, dead flesh can act as a distraction. I know. I understand. Yeah, no, we can't go back through there. We cannot go back through there. It's dead flesh. I guess this is just where we are for now, I suppose. It is now 20 to 1. I think I'm going to have to head to bed, guys. Or at the very least, watch Nolan's video and put some dishes in the dishwasher and then head to bed. This has been good, though. And with nice little archaeology bits and bobs here and there. It's not like a super archaeology game, but you are an archaeologist, which is quite cool. I didn't realise that going in, that you actually play. Daniel is an archaeologist. So it's kind of Lovecraftian archaeology, which is pretty much perfect for this time of year, I think. Thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. And I hope to complete this game throughout the course of October. So Fridays, I guess, Friday evenings will be streaming this game. And if towards the end of the month I'm nowhere near completing it, I guess I'll stream a couple of other nights. You take care, Smeg. It's good to see you as always. And you have a good weekend, Analyth, now that you're not working, now that you're not at work. Until then, guys, do take care. Bye-bye. Cheers.